I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of all these Joe Schmoes and Sallys being financial advisors. I'm tired of all these people acting like they're making money on Instagram by posting their Forex trades on how they made 10% on some whatever, okay? But then failing to post all the failed trades that they made just so they can get somebody into some weird program and then they can actually make commission. I'm tired of it all. I get it. The coronavirus and the epidemic has every single person trying to make money from HODL. But look, they're missing out on the biggest opportunity in the world. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This image right here has been going viral. Imagine playing Monopoly and never buying anything that could produce more money. Just collecting your 200 for pass and go. That's how most people live their lives. X that out. It's wrong. Wrong. This is the correct one. This is the crypto version. Imagine you're playing Monopoly and buying houses like you're supposed to make more money. You collect $200 for pass and go and collect rent on all your real estate, only to find out that the money you collect is being debased by a cheating player. Who's cheating now, people? The actual money itself is flawed. He's been sneaking money into his stash on the side and pays you the money that he did not even work for. This is how everybody lives their life. They're missing the real opportunity. They're trying to now boss up and make some type of business, but they fail to realize that the game is rigged from the start. And it's a lot easier than you think. Stop working harder. Work smarter. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video. Today we're talking about Bitcoin. Of course, like always. I don't talk about anything else. Why? Because it's all that matters, right? Excuse me. It's all that matters right now. As you can see, Bitcoin's up 2.26%. In this video, I'm going to show you why this Bitcoin stuff is irrelevant. Everybody over here, they all want to make money on altcoins. They all want to make money on Forex. Why is Bitcoin so irrelevant? Why is this such a dominant force that can change all of monetary and fiscal policy? Why is Bitcoin the only thing you should be worried about in crypto? Why do my strategy revolve around increasing my Bitcoin and Ethereum? We're going to be highlighting all the details. Of course, but there's some crazy news, okay? Fidelity, which is one of the biggest, okay, let me show you how much money they're worth. They got $2.46 trillion in assets under management. They're managing Did you guys hear that? $2.46 trillion. Their operating income is $5.3 billion and their revenue is $18.2 billion. They are massive. They're institutional. And guess what? They are promoting Bitcoin. They're specifically saying that Bitcoin could reach $1 million. They just dropped this 19-page report. You can go look at it for yourself. And here's some of the key highlights. Many investors consider Bitcoin to be an aspirational store of value. Okay, it has properties of a store of value, and it's not, widely accepted such as cash, right? It's not widely accepted. The silver lining of Bitcoin's volatility in the early days could be a catalyst that attracts attention. Scarcity, we know all this stuff. Scarcity is a key characteristic cited in reference to good store of value, essential for protecting whatever. Bitcoin scarcity, okay, we all know this, right? Now, this is the one I want to highlight, and it's going to be, why, Bitcoin's been doing, I guess, well today and yesterday. Specifically, the unknown consequences of the record low interest rates, unprecedented levels of global monetary and fiscal stimulus, the deglobalization are all adding fuel to the fire of awareness and adoption. Did you guys hear that? Didn't that sound good? Long-term dividers include slow and steady inflation and a great wealth transfer to a millennial demographic as a favorable option of digital assets. Okay, so I mean, it's obvious stuff. We kind of already know this. If you want to dive a little bit deeper, if you want to hear it from somebody worth, let me jump back to it. If you want to hear it from somebody worth $2.46 trillion, and this was in 2018, go listen to them. Don't listen to me. Whatever, I don't care. But other than that, I just want to dive into some macro perspective. Now, a lot of people are like, Alex, what are you talking about? What? I got to do the thing first. Guys, my name is Alex. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell so you get videos like this all the time. Talk about cryptocurrency, entrepreneurship, and people tend to follow some of the trades, even though I tell them not to. I tell them not to, and I tell them that this is not financial advice, and I tell every single one of them to do their own research. If you don't know how to do your own research, well, you're literally and figuratively playing with fire. Let me say that again. If you don't know how to do your own research, you're playing with fire. And if you want to learn, well, there's a link below, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to not show my stuff. But let's jump into the video. We're talking about Fidelity, right? We're talking about trading strategies. Why do I always talk about Bitcoin? The vast majority of my videos are Bitcoin. Why am I talking about macro environments? They're so boring. Who cares? I want to talk about Wi-Fi that just went up 30%, by the way, if I called that one. And I want to talk about these coins that went up this many percentage because I don't have a lot of money, Alex. I don't have a lot of money to play with. I want to use this, $500 and turn it into a quadrillion, right? That's what I want to do. I want to turn this $500. I hear it all day. I hear it in my sleep. These guys want to make something with nothing. That's what everybody wants to be able to learn how to trade like an expert and become a quadrillionaire without putting in the hard work. That's everybody right here. Hopefully it's not you guys. Hopefully that's the reason why you watch this channel, because I wake people up to reality, right? So the reason why I talk about Bitcoin, coming back to the subject because I'm going off in a tangent, the reason why I talk about Bitcoin is because it's tried, true, tested, and proven. If you want to make money on altcoins, you must know Bitcoin. This is the foundational concept every single person should know. Bitcoin is the market. When Bitcoin moves, the market moves. All the reasons why money is being put into altcoins in the first place is because Bitcoin set the pace for that. Everybody knows Bitcoin, okay? All exchanges and wallet accept Bitcoin before anything else. Bitcoin's Bitcoin. You know, one time I said Bitcoin 100,000 times and I recorded it and it did very bad.
Bitcoin. Where's that blindfold at? It's right in front. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna go to sleep and play a recording of my voice. You guys would never know. Actually, it would in the lips. Bitcoin.
And it's on my YouTube channel. And it was a waste of 13 hours. But now I know that Bitcoin's Bitcoin. So it all makes sense. It's all worth it, right? So if we come back over here, I want to show you something. 515, or I did that backwards, 151 trading strategies. And the reason why I'm showing this, because this is an academic paper by Zura whatever. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. This guy is an absolute genius. Let me show you his LinkedIn, okay? He's basically, he had a PhD by the age of 23. He's the author of 151, sorry, I'm dyslexic. 151 trading strategies and everything like that. He's very, very smart, right? And he created this whole entire, it was like what, 361 pages. And you guys can go read it for yourself, and I highly recommend you read it. It has a lot of different stuff. And it includes cryptocurrency trading strategies. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because, look, it has a whole bunch of views. It has a whole bunch of downloads. And this is important here. Most of you don't know how to do this. Most of you are going to listen to some article from Joe Schmo or some Instagram Joe Schmo guy that shows his Ferrari and stuff like that. And you're not going to check how many people are citing and referencing his article. This is a very well-constructed article. It talks about everything, and it's basically verified. A lot of people are verifying it by referencing it, okay? I want to show you guys that. And this right here is basically backing up what I'm saying. One of the strategies, fundamental macro momentum. You guys think I make things up? Call out your favorite YouTuber. Go ahead and at them. Show them this video. And let's compare, percentage gains per portfolio. Let's compare our portfolio by percentage gains. My portfolio is outcompeting Bitcoin, obviously, and Ethereum. That's the key point. My portfolio is outcompeting Ethereum. Okay, the goal here is not to just make money. Everybody can make money in crypto by just buying and holding. The goal is to outcompete Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's measure them up. Let's see who the best YouTuber is. Let's have. No, I'm just kidding. Some of these guys are really smart. I'm just joking around. But seriously, the fundamental macro momentum is something that's been tried, true, tested for ages in crypto, 12 years in cryptocurrency. People have been doing it all the time. It's a hedge against inflation. We're going to be talking about a lot of this stuff in the video, of course. Different asset classes can be used in building an investment portfolio, global equities, indexes, currencies, government bonds, et cetera, et cetera. Basically, what they're trying to say in this is that you can look at what's happening in the world and macro environment and make predictions with cryptocurrency, essentially. Now, back to some macro environments. You guys, we got to know what's going on, right? The Canadian economy shrank by 11.5%. I've been calling this for months. I'm talking about 6-7 months ago. I called the recession/depression. It's happening in real time. I show it in every video. More and more evidence. I don't know how much evidence you guys gotta, take in. And this is a lot of reason why everyone and their mom wants to be like a Forex trader now, right? You see it all over the internet. Everybody's doing that stuff. So just understand that, it's happening for a reason, right? It's happening because this black swan event and the fact that there's just been massive problems with currency in the world in the first place, right? So they messed everything up before the black swan event. It just happened to be that this was like the big trigger. So as you can see here, they're down 11.5%. Okay, that's a big red flag, right? That's a big red flag. All the weaker countries are going to start falling and converging on the US dollar. The US dollar is starting to lose. It's being basically, you can see, debased. We could jump back here. Let's jump. You can see here, this is the US dollar currency index. We can see it's dropping ridiculous amounts. This is why Jerome Powell actually just recently talked in his speech. He actually expedited it. He was supposed to speak a couple months from now. He spoke August 27th. Yeah, 26th, and actually a little bit today, I believe. 27th and today. So the reason why he did that is because he wanted to tell people, like, look, this is what we're doing with inflation. This is what we're doing with the unemployment problems, et cetera, because they're freaking out. They're trying to use every single tool in their tool belt. But bringing it over to here, I mean, this basically talks about it a little bit, about how the U.S. The U.S. price index is basically dropping. The value of the dollar is dropping. And just to go over some of the monetary policy that they're talking about, right? Very vague stuff, right? Here's an official document. Let's read a little bit. In order to anchor long-term inflation expectations at this level, the committee seeks to achieve inflation that averages 2% over time. So they're saying they want to keep it 2%. It's been at like 10% for the year. They've been printing ridiculously. So I don't even know why they're saying it. The reason why they're saying it is because they're trying to average. So they're basically trying to say that, oh, don't worry about the short term, even though we know that them demolishing the dollar short term will have very bad long-term consequences, right? Following periods when inflation has been running previously below 2%, appropriate monetary policy will likely aim to achieve inflation moderately above 2% for some time. So, I mean, they're just basically, it's a big charade. That's the best way I can put it. Even the Winklevoss twins, right? These guys are basically saying the same thing. I'm just going to read the title. I'm not going to jump into it. Winklevoss brothers say Bitcoin could reach 500,000 as the only long-term inflation hedge. Guys, we see this over and over. I'm just going to give you more evidence and more. Unconfiscatable, using the Bitcoin to resist police extortion in Nigeria. So here's another use case, right? Basically, Nigeria, the police, I guess, extorts people, right? And they try to make a whole bunch of money by just kind of shaking people for their money. And if they know that you have money, they'll take advantage of you, right? So this is kind of just a Nigerian story where this guy is basically, he's a coder or a hacker or whatever the case is. He makes a lot of money and he has a lot of it in Bitcoin. They robbed him for his bank account, but his Bitcoin was safe because they didn't even know what's going on. So you could see that like the world is still ahead. It's Bitcoin has different security features that other coins don't, basically have. And then chain analysis, okay, hyperinflation in Venezuela. All these are pushing Bitcoin up, guys. Think about this stuff. Think about, when you're trading Forex, it's like a race to the bottom. Think about it. Right? The opportunity squandered, like penny stocks, all of it's gone. It's gone right now. I mean, you could make money. There's nothing wrong with trading any of that. I'm not saying that, but the real money is in asymmetrical returns. We're looking for the thing that's going to, the rise. We're looking for the future, right? And this is the biggest money-making opportunity, guys. So wake up, wake your friends up. Try to get them into cryptocurrency. Let's start talking about it, right? Refer some of my videos, share it, do whatever you have to do. It's important, okay? And obviously, I'm telling you to share it because I'm greedy and I want people to watch my video, whatever the case is. But no, seriously though, like people need to learn about this stuff regardless if they're going to buy Bitcoin or not, right? So here's just another like example of what's this guy's name? Visa executive says buy Bitcoin as the dollar index nears. It's just so obvious. It just becomes more and more. He specifically said this: never in the history of mankind was so much stolen from so many by so few. Opt out of this current system, guys, with Bitcoin. Opt out. Okay, I could have said that a little bit stronger. But look, guys, the proof is in the pudding. Bitcoin has been doing better and better. We could look at what's going on now. Obviously, the altcoins, the reason why they do well is because it's led by the confidence in Bitcoin. That's usually how it works. These guys don't come into cryptocurrency wanting to buy Solana or Yearn Finance. They don't even slightly comprehend it. They don't even understand decentralization. So if you develop a good eye for watching Bitcoin, if you would have looked at for example Jerome Powell's message and everything like that, and his speech and everything, and you can trade against that and make money, right? I don't trade too much like in these situations, but I knew Bitcoin was going to increase because I knew they were going to mess up the inflation thing, right? I knew they were going to have problems with fiscal and monetary policy. So that's a really good thing for Bitcoin. So like these world problems are literally generating a huge opportunity for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And if you're in even altcoins, you should know all of this stuff and you should use it with your macro micro trading strategy. So if you guys don't know about the macro, micro strategies, I mean, you gotta get with the times, man. Go watch some of my other videos. Don't get left behind. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind.